Stand up. Come on. Oh, you have a little bird here? That's a good boy. You are a boy. Good boy.
So you can be like an anonymous good Samaritan that helped out. Because it's really about the story. The story is how, the community responded, and somebody you don't know came to help out the dog, and dogs sure do bring out some good human nature.
Yeah. That's a good boy.
And so he's like that with everybody here. So just give him that. Tell them, whoever.
You give them
That
that
kind of
chance.
time.
Chewy, hey Chewy. Yes, look at you. You are cute. And when the hair grows back, he's going to be exceptionally cute.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be very cute because the hair will grow back all the way. And
Just like the other side.
And will his eye be closed, or will it open up again?
It'll always be closed.
It'll always be closed. It'll heal closed. But he'll have hair there, and he'll be kind of cute, one-eyed cute dog. Chewy will be a very one-eyed cute dog. Well, that is amazing. That I just saw some subtle things about him that I knew that he could be friendly. He waited when he would wait by the door because he had his shelter and the front yard is fenced. I didn't put him in the front yard because I was afraid whatever infection he had might spread to my two dogs.
Right.
And
it
they're
could've,
in inside of
especially
the
the eye
house,
infection.
right? So
Right, gorgeous.
the front yard is separated from the dogs. They never go in the front yard, and it's fenced. So I knew that I could keep them warm and alive and fed and watered. And affection wasn't a part of the issue at the time. It was really weird because the day that we brought him, he started to turn around. He became a little affectionate and was able to be petted and stuff like that for a short while.
Good. That means with your voice and your smell and your sound,
Yeah,
even if it was just the 2 days, he started to associate you with kindness.
Yeah, and food
Because
and
over
kindness,
here he became, Chewy again, and then gave us 2 days. So I would say whoever
Yeah, it was 2
wants
days,
him
right,
about
right. It was
2
2 days.
is what it would take.
Yeah, 48 hours to learn that, hey, these... Yeah, because he was starting to warm up. He was starting to warm up when he had a really nice pad, heated, central heating.
Yeah.
Food and water, like I don't think he'd seen in a long time. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he was just... I don't know if he was abandoned in the backyard. He managed to get away before he starved to death, or if he had just been wandering the streets for so long. I really don't know.
Sad that this infection is what. You're really relaxed.
That rescue happened right before we had a rainy spell too.
Oh, he would have
Cold and
died.
rainy. It was right before it got really
Yeah, really cold and
and
rainy. He would have died out in the cold and rain. Yeah.
So
He's not neutered yet, but that's something that would happen.
Yeah.
Fair.
Right.
It's part of sort of some of the aggression. An unneutered male is a little bit more aggressive than
A little bit, yeah. But I
So
just
once
think...
they get neutered, you'll see a little bit of a change.
Right. I think most of his problems has to be with how he was either treated out on the streets or by
And
in his neglected yard.
as you
Look at
can
that.
see. He loves affection.
There was somebody who treated him well at some point.
Yeah.
You mean because he's able to recognize?
Yeah, because he's able to recognize. But I think
Yeah.
somehow he either wound up out on the streets for a real long time, or he just do that. I'll take a few pictures of...
Yeah, touch is going to be real important for him, obviously.
Yeah.
Take your time. Tell me when.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to get a
You
really
can
good
link
report.
these videos to your blog too.
Yeah, I'm
You can
going
embed
to.
them in the blog.
I'm going to embed them in the blog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cute little dog. What a wonderful
I like
creature.
his color too. I just like that.
Yeah, we're not sure what he
strawberry
is. He might be some kind of Lhasa Apso.
Mm.
That's
He's a mix.
Yeah, mixed with something. Maybe a Yorkie, because he's got that,
He looks like he's got some Yorkie in him, that's
like
for
a
sure.
Yorkie mixed with a Lhasa Apso, or a Yorkie and a Shih Tzu, but something long-haired.
Desire to survive.
He has a wonderful appetite. He's slowly putting on weight, because you don't want to do it too quickly, but he looks better.
Good.
He's eating well, pooping okay.
I just wonder if maybe he had a decent diet when he started. He would be better.
Good. Whatever they did, they definitely neglected his eyes, because he is blind because of neglect.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's sad, because an eye infection, just a
Yeah.
couple of antibiotics.
Preventable.
Yeah,
You can see now. If they would have just.
Yeah, he was.
Take
He
his
said,
time.
just imagine what he might be like if he wasn't neglected.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be like this, that's for sure.
So
but the desire to survive and have a good life. And he could still have quality of life, still have a good quality of life, and still a love and affection, which he probably hadn't seen for a long time. If I were to make a wild guess, I think that the very first person who had him treated him right, and then somebody else got
and
a
then
hold
maybe
of him.
someone else got hold. Yeah.
And then somebody else got a hold of him, and this is what happened.
I'm
That's my
screeching.
guess. This dog.
Mm.
And he had a lot of
during that
fight
rough
left in him.
weather.
He had a lot
So
of
what
fight
did-
left in him when
What did you see? I mean, you just saw this blind dog roaming
in the middle of
Oh yeah, it's a
streets.
Yeah.
What, like
Right.
bumping into things, or?
and cars are coming screeching to
I
a
saw him
halt.
walk out into traffic, and I thought
It's on
it was
Swan
too late.
Road.
So anyway, when I first saw Chewy, he was in the middle of Swan, and he was walking off into the traffic. And I thought he was a goner for sure, and it was too late. There was nothing I could do. And he went in traffic, and the cars, they came to a screeching halt. And, well, that was that. And I thought, well, he's a goner. And he didn't get hit. And the traffic backed up and was totally stopped, and the cars were piling up, and he was staggering around, bumping into the cars. And I, just was amazed, and I was glad for him. And then he, staggered back out of the traffic and onto the sidewalk, and the traffic picked back up again, and he went right back out into the traffic. And once again, the cars, they came to a screeching halt, and it was, it was pretty bad, and I was worried about the people's lives and his life. And the same thing happened all over again. So I knew at that point I had to, keep people from getting hurt. Somebody could get hurt or killed. And he was obviously going to get killed in the process. So what I did is I got a big soft tarp, and I threw it over him. Now Chewy thought he was being attacked and put up quite a fight. And it was amazing how much, this animal who I believe was 40% underweight at the time, dehydrated and dying and blind and infection and all kinds of other problems of neglect. I had so much, fight left in him. I took him home, and I put him in the front yard because I have 2 dogs. I was afraid that the eye infection would spread to them, and they don't go in the front yard, and it's fenced. And I built him a shelter. I took a small, old folding door and folded it like a teepee. And then I put in a heater so it would blow the heat through. It was very toasty warm in there. I started to give him small amounts of food and water. I didn't want to shock his body. And of course at that point I knew that he was at least warm and comfortable and not going to die a horrible death out in traffic, or maybe even causing some damage to others. And then I went to Craigslist and Facebook, and I told people about him, what I could do. I didn't want to, call the pound. The pound would have euthanized him immediately. I'm glad I didn't. And the response from the community was amazing. There are all kinds of offers about how to help him. And I picked Fair, and Fair told me to bring him here. And I did. And just, and on the day that I took him, this lady came, and she was a part of the whole thing, the response, and she came with me and she helped me. He was a little disorientated and non-social at the time, so he needs a little time to adjust. I've been told he needs some time to adjust. If you come visit him, he might not like you right away, because it takes him a little while. It takes him about 48 hours to get friendly. It took him 48 hours to get friendly with me, because I had him for 48 hours before I was able to find the very best situation for him. And these people had him for 48 hours before he turned friendly. But once he's friendly, he's a sweetie. Fair is going to take care of him and find him a home. So we're all looking forward to that. Anyway, we're hoping that we're going to see the story through and see who adopts him, or maybe even help somebody adopt him. So it's going to be great. Anyway, this is Chewy. It's a new name. And Chewy is a second lease on life, and may be able to have the life that he never had and always wanted, and that's to be treated well, cared for properly, and good love and affection. So, follow me on this one. This is a great story. that would have had a tragic ending, but thanks to the wonderful community that we have and the response people gave me, this wonderful animal knows what it's like to at least have some good quality in his life. It would have been a shame for him to have died without knowing anything about the good side. Hey, can I pick you up? Hmm? Can I turn you around just a little bit, huh? Yeah. Yeah, can I? Yes, that's so good. Can I turn you around, huh? Yes. That's good. That's good. Oh, you're letting me turn you around. Yes.